One of the country's most interesting zoos. Here we find the wolf in his natural setting. Next, a pack of camels. A North American greyhound. And here, $2 and 5 cents. And here, 2 friendly elves. Hello, Bill.
Hello, Bill.
Hello, Bill.
Hello, Bill.
No zoo would be complete without a monkey cage. Mother Nature's own weatherman, the little groundhog, and his shadow. Over here, we find... Hey there, fella. Hey, don't annoy that lion. It's dangerous. Can't you read that sign? You'd better take my advice and leave him alone. Shame, shame. You're a bad boy. The skunk cage is always a center of interest. Well, we're lucky. It's feeding time for the giraffe. Listen now, fella. This is the second time I've had to speak to you. Leave that lion alone. I'm warning you.
I'm a bad boy.
And here we come to a family of white rabbits. Of course, you all know how fast they multiply. Now, over here in the birdhouse, we find the wise old owl.
Who?
You.
Me?
Yes.
Ooh.
An interesting bird is the South African talking parrot. Polly, want a cracker? I said, Polly, want a cracker?
Nah, give me a short beer.
Another interesting bird is the Alcatraz jailbird.
I didn't do it, I tell you. Okay, I was framed, see? Yeah, I'm innocent. I want to see the DA. They can't do this to me, see? They can't hang this on me. I didn't do it, I tell you. I didn't do it, I tell you.
Oh, he did so do it. I saw him with my very own eyes. So there.
Over here, we find Mother Ostrich on her nest. Well, you do have something to crow about. Look out, look out. Well, a jackpot. For the last time, time, you'd better stop annoying that line if you know what's good for you.
I'm a bad boy.
New to the zoo is an elephant just in from Africa.
Hello, Express Company. This is Joe Jumbo. We'll send it up right away. You know, those guys have had my trunk for a week.
And here we have, well, these are some things we had left over from that last New Year's party. Pacing back and forth in their cage, we find two restless panthers. Bread and butter.
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 Well, here we have J. Wellington Buttonhook. Mr. Buttonhook used to thrill thousands at the circus by putting his head in a lion's mouth. In this cage, we find the Rocky Mountain Wildcat. Hey, Bud, hey, just a minute, Bud. Tell me, just what made you wild?
What made me wild? What made me wild? Well, I'll tell you. They called my name out at bank night, and I wasn't there.
Well, I guess that little fella finally took my advice and went home.
I'm a bad boy.
And welcome to today's stream, oh my gentle viewers and listeners. Go ahead and activate the controller here so it works. Cold, cold heart, I wish that you were here. I wish that I could speak to you. Cold, cold heart. Let's see here. Yeah, that'll do it. I want to continue. Story. Continue story. Excellent. Alrighty then.
This new tool I got from Deathstroke can help me get out of here.
Indeed it can.
I
Interesting.
can use the new tool I took from Deathstroke to grapple out of here.
Ah, okay. Alright, so this is a device I use to set up titrums. Excellent. Oh, here. Neat. But I can't use the bat claw while I'm on the line. So I'm curious. Alright, well. Let's see here. Oh, looky over there. Well, as I travel along this high-strength cable between anchor points. So... Darn it. That's alright. Okay, let's see here. I can't just use the door like Penguin did. That would be too obvious. I must stay true to my idiom. Yeah, the multiplying rabbit jokes makes me smile. I did not get the camel joke until I was in my teens. But you have to bear in mind when that cartoon was made, not only were you allowed to advertise cigarettes on TV, you were allowed to advertise them to kids. Remember the Flintstones. Flintstones frickin' advertised for Winston cigarettes. Okay. Blah, and zip. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Alfred made me this great new gadget. I wonder how it works. Could it be I'm supposed to just drop down to the door? Could it truly be that simple? Maybe.
You'll have more luck getting into a nun's skivvies than getting into this room. Go on then, beat it a bit harder. Really make me feel it. Well, as you can see, I got the answer. Have a Merry Christmas and piss off.
Apparently the line was gone.
See if you can find any information on a murder at Lacey Towers.
Looks like the police are on the scene now, sir. Oh, and this is interesting. They're saying Black Mask is the victim.
Black Mask dead. I'm on my way there now.
What? Wait, I missed something. Maybe it was said last episode? How did I get from finding out that the door was locked to checking out... Okay, did the Penguin say something and I just missed it about Lacey Towers? Okay, alright, I see. First I lock the target, and then I go, okay. Alrighty. So, I guess I go out down there then. Which is fine. Okay, Pengy mentioned Lacey Towers last episode. Okay. Oh, sorry, Alfred did. Alfred, would you like to wear this costume for a while? So I need to go back this way, through the boiler deck, through deck 1, through the gun shop, on out. Righty then. Okay, so from here I would take a right. But, alright, so, well, I thought I was trying to get down here to where the exit is. Of course, that could be the long... I don't know. He said he was on his way to Lacey Towers. That's the main objective right now. Penguin has become secondary. So I think I'm going for the exit. So... Well, no, I used the new tool in order to get up to the door up there. So, and then that activated Penguin gloating, whereupon the world's greatest detective suddenly remembered, oh yeah, Alfred said a thing about Lacey Towers. Alfred, would you like to wear this costume for a while? Go around solving crimes?
Deathstroke could be useful here.
I look as ridiculous as you, sir. Certainly not, Alfred says with a wink, because Alfred is just awesome that way.
The remote claw I took from Deathstroke could be useful here.
Yeah, now I just balance on this and go right across.
Get GCPD to take a look at the final offer. More to Dixon Docks. They'll find Slade Wilson tied up and waiting for them, along with some of Penguin's illegally obtained weapons.
Another anonymous tip? Will do, sir.
Alfred is just the best. Being the world's greatest detective while suffering short-term memory loss. Indeed. Alright, so... yeah, here I'm gonna be in the gun shop. I'm assuming there will be more goons. Maybe not? Apparently not. Anarky!
I am Anarky, voice of the people, here to save you from the plague of corruption that now infests this once proud city. Those hired and elected to keep us free and safe won't lift a finger. And why would they? They've been bought and paid for, encouraged to turn a blind eye.
Be gone.
Act, I will. At dawn's first light, the sources of Gotham's ruin will be destroyed. Now,
wait.
Back to your regularly scheduled programming of propaganda and consumerist garbage.
As if there isn't enough going on tonight.
I have so many mixed feelings right now.
Let's have us a little chat about this. It ain't easy to go one these days, especially not this city. But we all know respect can also be bought. So why not buy yourself some with a new firearm that really makes a statement? Hey, get yours today.
Okay, so that implies that this isn't a closed-circuit TV that Penguin's advertising on. It's actually a broadcast. Otherwise, Penguin couldn't have interrupted it. See, that's useful for the future, because since he uses probably a short-range broadcast system for his in-house advertisements, I can probably track his next location by tracking those in the
I should
future.
hurry to Lacey Towers before the cops destroy all the evidence from the crime scene
hoping to get a minute of your time. See, I've got a story to tell you. About crime and violence. Greed and vengeance. But it's also a story of
ARE
redemption,
fan.
of second chances, of change. I've planted 3 bombs where Gotham's corruption is at its strongest. But unlike those I fight to overthrow, I believe in choice. So, I offer you one. Let them detonate, or stop them. Your actions will determine what I do with you.
Hey, mister, over here. Whoa, easy now. I ain't looking for a fight. Got a message, that's all. Anarky says if you're gonna make a withdrawal, you better do it soon.
Okay, defuse Anarchy's first bomb, which is that away. Yeah, Anarky is not a bad kid. He's just, well, I mean, nowadays he's, what are you doing, game? I mean, nowadays he's not a kid anymore, but struggling with the controls. But, you know, during this phase of the game, he probably still is. He's got his start as a supervillain when he was, like, in his teens. What? No, I wasn't even facing that direction. Minute and 30 seconds.
Won't matter. What do you mean? Some nut job's been putting towers up all over. We're in trouble.
What? Why would I go in the opposite direction? Why? Yeah, Anarky is one of those supervillains that he has some very valid points, and then the writing turns him into a murderer, which in turn kind of is used by the narrative to invalidate his arguments. Very annoying. There's been a variety of villains where that's happened. 20 seconds, I don't think I'm gonna make it. No, I'm not going to make it because the frickin' game kept having me go backwards. Why is this an invisible... Why? Why?
We could have accomplished such great things together.
See, and this is an interesting... this is an interesting design for Anarky, because Anarky, yeah, he does the Red Hood and everything. But, his mask is gold, not white. Because one of the things that he is against is the capitalist machine viewing gold as being somehow more valuable than human lives. Now, in the comics, he's also always very particular. He's very careful to make sure that, you know, those who are not the ruling class, the nobility, what have you, are not endangered by what he does. My God. So it'll be interesting to find out whether they were true to that. Aha. Okay.
They say money makes
Excellent.
the
I
world go
cornered
round,
myself immediately.
but it also makes for excellent shackles. You're tied to your job, your mortgage, your need to buy the next shiny...
Dude, he was a mile away. Okay, I pushed the counter button and nothing. There it goes. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to do this one because it's... You know, all I have to do is shove up. Oh, I'm not allowed to interact with it until I've defeated these goons. I can't even just take a few hits on my armor for the sake of the greater good. Nope. I have to look out for numero uno. Now. I couldn't have done that during the fight.
Alfred, we've got a problem.
So I saw. This Anarky fellow mentioned 3 bombs, which means 2 still remain.
I need to find them.
I've no doubt you will, sir.
Climb up this? Yes, but only if I approach it from the proper angle. Frickin' Anarky, man. If I had known Anarky was going to be part of this, this is awesome. Now, Anarky is one of those villains that I'm like, yeah, I empathize with you to a point. I'm not interested in making people explode. Well, okay, let me rephrase that. On a strictly emotional level, sometimes I'm interested in making people explode. However, I exercise this thing called, you know, self-control. It's a thing that adults do. And, you know, the idea of, well, everybody who disagrees with me or that I feel is doing harm, I will just blow them up. Yeah, Anarky, you realize that's how governments start, right? Yeah, it's a Riddler thing, Eddie, and I don't care. Yeah. Well, it depends, because Anarky is considered to be mentally ill by the law in Gotham City. He generally will end up in Arkham or in, you know, because he's generally not going to be interested in harming the people who are genuinely trying to do good for the sake of others. Sometimes he won't be in Arkham, he'll be in a different mental care facility.
The cops investigating this crime should have a relay station set up. It'll look like a mobile satellite dish, probably on a rooftop.
Gotta be him!
I don't have time for you. Oh, wow, it's right around here, huh? Okay, fine. So, depending on the degree of... What? Oh, yeah, you just, know that I'm here. Okay, fine. And you've got a clear shot at me. Yeah, okay. Why can I not... And I try to target the guy with the gun, the dangerous person. And I'm not allowed to. Why the hell? Why would I go all the way up there? Why does he automatically know my position? Hey, do not climb up. And of course he climbs up. Okay, and I can't do a takedown on the guy with the firearm for reasons. Don't kick him over the edge. Okay. Yeah, I threw the smoke pellet in a satellite. Distinctly not what I was trying to do. So, scan frequency, decrypt.
Rubio, what's your 20? On the balcony for a smoke with a menace.
Those men on the balcony, that could be my way in.
Okay.
I mean, we found the bastard's stubby little fingerprints right by the bodies.
Yeah, we got Penguin now. Like to see him squirm out of this one. Fingerprints, 2 dead bodies. He's about to do some time.
Yeah, except forensics will take over.
It's not personal. Hold it. Just hold it. He's using smoke.
There we go. Okay. That, however, worked. Yeah. Anarchy, thinking back to my earlier train of thought, anarchy in like a zombie apocalypse or some other circumstance where social order has completely broken down, that would be interesting to observe. Does he basically become a government? Does he... does he look around at the chaos and revel in it? Or is this not what he wanted in the first place? I tend to... I haven't read a whole lot of stories with anarchy in them. I get the impression that he's more of kind of a social anarchist. That basically he believes that, people should rule over themselves and let other people rule over themselves. His frustration at that point, I think, is going to be less with the situation and more with people and how people are handling the situation. Somebody's been here before me, even after the cops were, because that tape was torn.
The police believe Penguin murdered Black Mask, but why would he send me here if he was the killer? It doesn't add up.
Let's track a few things in the crime scene. Oof. Man. That poor girl. Wow. It can be dangerous being a gangster mall. Scanning.
This crime took place days ago. The fire and the exposure to the elements make identifying the victims difficult. The male victim is wearing a black mask, but I can't positively identify him as Roman Sionis without a DNA analysis. Something I can't do in the field.
Hey, what about the hanging woman? Scanning.
I can identify the female victim based on her fingerprints. Tiffany Ambrose, Roman Sionis' girlfriend. Or one of them at least. She was no angel. Long list of priors, but nothing to indicate she was the target here.
Yeah, it's difficult for me to understand what they're saying sometimes through the bad Cockney. I mean, I've heard people from England, a variety of different places in England, and even throughout the United Kingdom speak, and I never had the kind of trouble understanding them that I do with Penguin and that one mall of his.
The fire spread as a result of a Molotov cocktail thrown into the room.
Interesting. I would have thought that... Let's see.
It may
Okay.
have been intended to destroy evidence.
Whoever it was. Yeah. To destroy the evidence. And this is such a great effect. Yeah, those of you who are just listening, the reconstruction of the crime scene involved a computer silhouette throwing a Molotov cocktail from different possible body postures. Alright, what about the body itself?
The shallow trajectory of the bullet suggests the shooter could be someone of Penguin's height. But the grooves on the floor suggest that the victim was killed by someone leaning back in a chair.
Yeah, somebody who's chill enough about this that they'll just shoot you from a chair, by the way. This was not a fledgling killer. This is somebody who is very comfortable with the idea of killing. Also, I think that if the fingerprints damaged by fire, but he's all the way over here. There's no way that those fingerprints were damaged by accident. That was on purpose. And then the fire was set to camouflage the destruction of those fingerprints. There's no way this is actually Black Mask. For one thing. Also, somebody who's that casual about killing, I think they would have wanted to unmask him. And this person has the Black Mask on. So, my opinion is that this was a kidnapping made to look like a murder. And we're dealing with a seasoned killer at this point. Someone who's an older person, someone who is meticulous and patient. And yeah, red triangles indicate unscanned evidence. I know, I'm just formulating my own stuff first before I continue on. This is cool. I want to do more of this. Alright. Yeah, look at the girl. I know. But everything in its due course. Okay, yeah. The Molotov cocktail is an interesting choice as well. Most arsonists, if they're a professional grade, from what tiny bit I understand, they won't do anything this random. There's no way, in my opinion, that this was Deathstroke. Deathstroke is not going to be interested in kidnapping. He's not going to be interested in covering up his crimes. He's not going to use anything as clumsy or random as a Molotov cocktail. This is somebody else.
This bullet was fired from a revolver. Ballistics analysis indicates a low angle of trajectory. The shooter could have been someone of Penguin's height, but the pattern in the gunpowder residue suggests the bullet was actually fired by someone lying on the ground.
Someone lying on the ground. Why would they be lying on the ground? Had they just been shot? They had just been shot. They tried to return fire, and they accidentally hit her. Let's see if this bullet holds with that.
These fingerprints are a match for the Penguin, but they're on top of the soot from the fire. The cops were right. Penguin was in the room, but these prints prove he was here after the murders were committed. If he didn't kill Black Mask, who did? The only thing I know for certain is that Tiffany's shooter was lying on the floor. But why?
Poor Tiffany. She should have been given a better name. Her entire life would have been different at that point. Yeah, Penguin is the one who opened the police tape. Which makes perfect sense. Hello, what have we here?
These white streaks are shoe polish. Whoever shot Tiffany was being dragged along the floor. Besides the victims, there were two other people in the room. Tiffany's shooter, and whoever was dragging the shooter. The location from which the male victim was shot may tell me more.
Okay. Yeah, which backs up my theory that he was shot. Was trying to return fire. Botched it.
The DNA here doesn't belong to either of the victims. Whose is it? The fight broke out when someone startled the shooter. It's not clear who won the fight. It could have been either one of them. I should review the evidence to see if I can learn anything more about either the intruder or the shooter.
Okay. Bing. So... Yeah. So Black Mask was the one sitting. Interesting. He was attacked. Okay, I was not expecting this. Apparently he was attacked in melee from behind. How would the Penguin survive the zombie outbreak? I think initially he'd work with the police, or rather he would try to force the police to work with him. He wouldn't flee the city initially. He would view it as an opportunity to gain political power.
Fabric analysis indicates the intruder was wearing a white suit or sport jacket. This fabric swatch could help identify the intruder, but I still can't identify the male victim's shooter. There's one impact area I haven't checked for clues.
Yeah, if the Penguin was able to wheedle his way into politics as a hero of the city, he would jump at the chance. Oh.
This DNA is from the female victim. The level of oxidation suggests it's been here for several days. If I review the evidence, I may be able to find out what she was doing when she was attacked.
Something's there. What was that? He was working on something there. Package still in the room.
She was sending text messages to Roman Sionis about someone named the Joker.
Oh, holy!
Someone killed Black Mask, but this crime took place several days ago, and I saw Black Mask earlier tonight. The only answers I have raise more questions. Who is the Joker? Was he the killer here? Or is he one of the assassins? I have a body, an unknown shooter, and an unknown assailant who attacked the shooter. I need to match the DNA samples against the records in the National Criminal Database to identify who was in the room. Alfred, I need access to the National Criminal Database.
Well, the only way to do that would be to infiltrate the Gotham City Police Department.
Then that's where I'm going.
Sir, you'd need to physically hack into their servers. If you insist on doing something that foolish, you'll need a powerful, non-lethal weapon. I recommend coming back here to pick up your concussion detonator.
Not a bad idea.
Oh, Alfred. I would be lost without you. Okay, I would, just for the sake of completeness, I would be interested in the package. Oh, okay, that's just like... Okay, from this angle I can tell the package that she was next to. Okay, it was just a carrier full of bottles of some kind of drink. Okay. That's fine. So... Victim A was here. Oh, holy crap. Okay, Victim A was here, was assaulted by the person coming in through the window. Order of operations involving poor Tiffany is still a bit of a mystery, so far as I can tell. I think the person lying here with his fingerprints concealed by fire damage, it wouldn't surprise me if his DNA matches the blood stain that's here. Black Mask, you know, people talk about thinking 5 moves ahead. Black Mask is one of those very few criminals who actually can. That's how it is, that he manages to be a super criminal with no superpowers. Except for, you know, the fact that he has a black mask that eventually gets grafted to his face. I don't know if they're treating it as being grafted on in this or not, but in the comics it was very early on. So this guy started out not as the killer's decoy, he started out as Black Mask's decoy. He's hired a crapload of assassins. Why else would he be sitting with his back to a door or window? This is the guy that Black Mask was using as a decoy for possible assassins so that he could get the jump on them from a different angle. He fired. I still think he fired because he was trying to defend himself. He had been knocked down or shot down or something. He shot. I would love to be able to better... See, the thing is, the angle of her bullet wound is consistent with a relatively shallow shot, I think he said, but what if she wasn't hanging there when she was killed? That changes everything. And unfortunately, I don't have the means to look to see where the bullet that specifically killed her ended up. Meanwhile, leave it to Gotham to just leave the corpses lying around after they do their preliminaries. This is how corrupt Gotham freaking is. This is just how lackadaisical and not giving a crap they are. Now, if it was an upstanding citizen, somebody with money, they'd be more careful. But in this instance, no, they're just shrugging, marking it off as population control and getting on with their lives. Which is exactly what whoever did the ultimate crime is counting on. Now, out of character, the Joker was mentioned, so I think we can all basically be pretty sure it's the Joker. Christmas present. In later games, this will be suspicious. Okay, so right now, I think I have... It's not a complete idea by any means. Like I say, the order of operations involving poor Tiffany is still a bit of a mystery to me. And whether that's because I don't have enough information or I just am not a detective, couldn't tell you. Meanwhile, let's talk about upgrades, because I just went up a level. Yeah, when we get back to the Batcave RE fan, I don't know if you've had a chance to see the earlier episode where it shows it. The Batcave isn't even complete yet, not by a long shot. So my thought is we're kind of on the cusp between year 1 and year 2. The bat signal, I don't think it's a thing yet. But I saw the bat signal shape in the sky. I don't know if that's literally the bat signal or if that's just the cue for it's just the cue for the what's what I'm looking for, the objectives. But I think that we're looking at like the cusp between year 1 and year 2, because I think that is the bat signal. Yeah, I figured Tiffany was just a casualty. Yeah, Gotham PD, I agree. Gotham PD would be decimated by zombies. They're too just casually untrained and not giving a crap. Of course, this is what Batman was able to get from the crime scene, getting there. Hell.
I ain't got a beef with you.
Oh, that was the circle. Okay.
Cut me some slack.
Bats has been active for almost exactly 2 years. Okay, well, RE Fan and Izzy the Fool, thank you both. I was thinking this was a little earlier than that. And the cops are starting to show up, so it's time for me to exunt.
8-2. Come in, 8-2. Dispatch, Delta 4-4. Can you raise Delta 8-2?
Stand by, 4-4. Delta 8-2.
At the-
Delta 8-2, come in. Delta 8-2, come in. Delta 8-2, report. Delta 4-4, no response from 8-2. Please proceed inside to confirm 8-2 status.
10-4, dispatch.
Soda Cola. Okay, the bat signal that acts as a map waypoint is non-diegetic, not confirmation that there is an active bat signal in universe. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure. Now, if you want to go by what I believe is still generally considered comics canon, the bat signal ends up being installed I'm not. Alright. That is a great distance. There was a thing that flashed on the screen momentarily on how to summon the Batwing. And I'm not sure what it said, but I thought it was how to summon the Batwing. Need to get that. Show me map. I'm there. Batwing drop point. Way the heck over there. And concussion detonator at the back. Okay. That point there is unlocked. Aha! There we go. That's okay. Okay, I see what they're saying now. Alright. Okay. Okay, cool. Awesome. Yeah, I love it when games make fast travel consistent with the story's dynamic. That is so cool. Okay. Here's the Batcave.
Welcome home, sir. The concussion detonator is on your workbench. Remember, if you use that instead of your fists, you'll do less lasting damage to those police officers and civil servants.
Noted.
But under the circumstances, I will use it anyway. Batsuit chamber. What Batsuits do I have? What are my possible skins? Earned costumes are available for use in challenge mode and can be used in the campaign or new game plus once the story is complete. Oh no. My dream of crusading as Adam West has been dashed. Yeah, this is the Batcave as it stands currently, which, again, is an amazing testament to Batman's resources, his ingenuity, and his intelligence, his ability to plan and organize things, especially with Alfred backing him up. Thought this would be the work table. 0 out of 10, worst game, can't be Adam West Bats. Wait, do I just get one of these? Concussion detonator. Okay. I only have one concussion detonator. Concussion detonator. Hopefully it has... Okay, hopefully it has a cooldown. And the challenge has been unlocked. Oh, I get my revenge in Arkham Knight. Oh my god! I so need to play Arkham Knight. And swap skins right from the start. Yes! Okay, so do I only get one concussion detonator? Or does it have a cooldown? Does anybody remember? Because that is something that Batman would know. And that's going to affect my tactics and use of it. This is just so cool. Look at all this. Look at... Because you can tell. You can tell. You can just look around like, yeah, this is going to become, you know, the following places. This is just so well designed. So well put together. And you can bat swing from one location to another. There's the Batmobile, still under construction. Oh my god, yes! I'm totally geeking out over here. Hey. Yep. Practice dummies. Oh, yeah, and there are those practice dummies. I want one! I miss being able to work out with these things. They are so good. And can use the concussion detonator infinitely on a cooldown. Excellent. Now, at this point, we encounter one of my only complaints with this game so far. Outside, of course, of the penguin who is no penguin. You know, the training console is tempting. But I want to finish my thought first. Can I access? I want to pull out and access, like, city. This is a zoomed out Gotham City map. There we go. Yeah, and apparently in order to unlock the other Batwing drop points, I need to restore towers to unlock Batwing drop points and reveal Enigma's network relays. So, I mean, I'm hoping that that doesn't involve needing to do a whole bunch of Riddler stuff. But my concern is that it might. So, alright, what I'm going to do. I don't know that I'm going to actually do the training thing at the Batcave. Let me know in the chat or the comments if you think that you'd be interested in watching me smash my head against that particular wall. And, you know, hopefully get better at...
I've planted 3 bombs where Gotham's corruption is at its strongest. But unlike those I fight to overthrow, I believe in choice. So, I offer you one. Let them detonate, or stop them. Your actions will determine what I do with you.
Yeah, I can't just let Anarky just hover. So I have point of interest to investigate the source of Enigma's transmission. I have the towers that I need to restore in order to gain more Batwing drop points. I have Anarchy's whole bit, and of course I have the investigation with Black Mask. Which, I mean, this totally makes sense. This is great for a Batman game, because one of the things that he has to do on a regular basis is prioritize. Because this is Gotham. There's not just one thing going on. Bunch of Enigma's relays, which I don't care about. I'm sorry, Eddie, that you never got attention as a child, but that's not my problem.
I've planted 3 bombs.
Yes, so I'm going to initially...
I've planted 3 bombs.
Alright, I'm going to start out going back to dealing with Anarchy's stuff. Black Mask can take care of himself. He'll be fine. So, I'm going to take the Batwing to the nearest drop-off point. And go from there.
What are you doing back here, Taking a break from tearing up the city? Well, you're wasting your time. This tower's given up all its secrets. At least the ones your limited cognitive capacity allows you to process.
Hi, Eddie.
I can't see crap.
Oh, that is a huge moon. I'm where I think I am. Right here.
Too late. SWAT beat us to it. Damn, those dudes are good. Yeah. GCPD radios in for someone to secure the scene, right? So these guys roll up in a van, pack up the stuff, and bail. I got a feeling they're not bringing them back to the...
Hey, I cannot interfere with this, apparently. Just phases through me. Okay. Not interested in just routinely beating the crap out of thugs on the street. Ah, why? That is not even what I told you to do, game. Come on, work with me. No! Why? Ah. Ah. Okay. I will say I love the architecture in Gotham. Especially this particular Gotham. So much good. Why can I? There's so much. Oh well, I'll go over here then. Why can I not get up there? Just fine. Moving around. Wait a minute. I had set a waypoint, game. Set as current objective. Ole frijoles. Away, run away, run away, run away. No, no, not why, why? Ah.
All units, if you are 1010, please report in for potential assignment.
Okay. Be supporter. Is apparently somewhere in this area.
Go on, admit it. Like little moths to the light. Get on over. You want to know what I'm selling? And if you don't, too bad. You can't shut me off any more than you can the billboards, or the branding on your clothes, or the flyers that litter the streets, or the sound bites that clog the air. I'm in your face. I'm in your head. Just like them. But I'm the menace? Here I am trying to educate. But you don't want to
There you are.
You just want to buy it. But only if everyone else does too. You're drawn to...
We gotta shut him down to shut him up. Otherwise, we'll never be free.
Flip on over. You want to know what I'm selling? And if you don't, too bad. You can't shut me off any more than you can the billboards, or the branding on your clothes, the flyers that litter the streets, or the sound bites that clog the air.
Gotta shut him down to shut him up. Even his lackeys are getting tired of hearing his voice. What? No, that's not what I told you to do! I did not give this game any kind of cue that it should turn around. At all. Okay. Alright. It's not like I'm on a timer or anything. Why? Why can I not? Okay. Wait, I have the remote claw. I can't use that either. Ah! Fine. What are you doing, game? Yeah, I tried to take the bridge. And... less than 2 minutes to go. At least this isn't one of those games that there's only one way to go. And back on track. Oh, don't turn around! God, why? Ah. Come on. Less than a minute. Wow, I'm gonna get close, but I'm not gonna make it. Because there's gonna be goons there, and I'm not allowed to punch the machine until I have knocked every goon there. Get the... Well, I have knocked every goon there into unconsciousness. Less than 30 seconds. Where is it? For your mama! Where is it, though? Oh, it's frickin' over there. I think. Why can I not just jump over that? Oh my god. Ah, yay, Cryptid Rhea!
You think you're a hero, but you're really just a symbol of how low this city's fallen. We're better off without you.
Then do better. Hey. This action again. Hopefully this time I won't keep turning around. Jiminy. The interaction between the camera and the controls on this game, for me at least, is really difficult to work with sometimes. And I can kind of understand why they did it that way. But it's still difficult for me to deal with. Wait a minute. Yeah. Didn't start the quest. Everything you know is wrong. Up is down and short is long. I would keep on going, but I don't know this song. 'Cause everything you know is wrong. Yeah, when I was going, I was thinking, holy crap, this is actually easier going than it was last time.
Available units call-in status. Possible assignment incoming.
I do not have time for you. Okay. Let's try this again. Oh, I'm too close to him for him to hear me. Oh, there we go.
We gotta shut him down to shut him up. Otherwise, we'll never be free.
Okay, it just changed the location I'm going for. Did you see that? What? Why did you do that? Don't do that. God, just send me hurtling in the opposite direction, regardless of what input I offer. Why would you do that? What the hell is that? What? No, no, I just wanted to know what it was. God, did I just... Ah.
I've planted 3 bombs.
No, I'm not doing that. Okay, now I know. Those things that are marked specifically for me, I need to ignore them. Okay, the good news is that did not cancel out the Anarky quest. Now, don't turn me around. Don't turn me around. Excellent. Sionis Industries. That's a nice touch. Ironically, it turns out I didn't really lose that much time last run through. I don't care about any of you. I could just get past them and... Oh, okay. No, I can't. Okay, fine. Just... Why? Oh my god! Precious seconds being lost. Wait.
We ain't got a chance.
I have to get here. Oh my... He's a mile away! How is he doing me damage? Oh. God, I hate this so much now. Ah.
You think you're a hero, but you're really just a symbol of how low this city's fallen. We're better off without you.
Okay. So... Okay, good. Spawn me in the opposite direction. I'm going to give this one more shot. And if that doesn't work, then... honestly, I'm going to go back to the main contest for a little bit. I am going as quickly as I possibly can on this. And hopefully, you see each checkpoint, it starts the timer over again. And so hopefully, I will be able to get where I'm going and then polish off goons with enough time to defuse the frickin' bomb. Yeah, I'm doing everything except dive bombing to try to get there quickly because the whole dive bomb mechanic I'm really rusty on, and I feel like it would cost me more time than it's worth. There you are. I especially like how if the guy with a knife hits me, even though I've got armor, I just take it. I just stand there for a minute. Completely non-responsive. Yeah, let's start with your own. Okay, now. There. All right. So I had thought that there was... right, the amusement mile. Okay. Remini, that took me hell and gone from where I thought I would end up being. I thought I'd end up being somewhere in this area when I was done. Okay, well, that's fine. So apparently the third Anarky drop-off point, probably the third Anarky mission, I'm probably going to be best off if I liberate some more of those towers first. Which, ironically, should please him. Timer, let me see if I can... It's going to take some practice to get back in the groove of the whole dive bombing thing for more speed. It's been a few months, but that's fine. I will be glad when they get that frickin' bat signal installed. Okay.
Master Bruce, guards have been doubled at police precincts since Loeb's murder. You'll need to find a way to sneak in that won't attract attention. Otherwise, you'll never make it to the server room.
Understood. Thanks.
Don't worry, Alfred. I'll crouch down. A guy like me, dressed like this, they'll never notice.
What do you mean? You saw the guy they brought in.
So wait, we give them space to do their little arms deal. But then some monster in a drops them from a building and a Christmas tree breaks his fall? And one of his own thugs walks off with the cash.
Oh, hello.
You buy that? When you put it that way. And so what? Now we don't get paid? No, sir. I'm getting paid one way or another.
Mark's got the guy over in interrogation right now. You want to go rough him up a bit afterwards?
Oh, I'm planning on it.
Like the way you think.
You know, it's funny. I was sitting here, I was, you know, being all in character and stuff like, yeah, it'd be a shame having to rough up some of Gotham's finest. Then I listened in, I'm like, the boulder is no longer conflicted. Alright, let's see here. I mean, theoretically, I suppose I could just do stealth and knock them all out. But... oh, runabout! I'll steal it! No one will ever know! If the boulder is over his confliction. Is there just a door to get in besides? Okay, so... let's see here. Yeah, if I do a gliding takedown on one of these guys, as I recall, that alerts them to my presence because they hear the impact. Which, you know, depending on circumstances, may make sense. Let's see, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cops on this rooftop. 3, 4, 6, 7. Yeah. Okay. So ideally... that boulder punching a-hole. So ideally, I would slip down behind this guy. Perfect, given Bats' voice actor in the entry, right? Should be able to just drop down. Me the prompt. There. All right. One down. Everyone is still calm, cool, and serene. Excellent. I mean, I could use the smoke, but that tends to cause stress. Then there's the concussion detonator. But I think that may make noise. Most concussion detonators do. So, I'm gonna save that. Can I land on that thingy over there? No, apparently not. Land on that roof over there. I'm going to be in view of several of their upper peripheral sites. Alright, I'm gonna try a thing. Let's see. The timing works the way I think it does. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. So, alright. He's going to walk that way for a little bit, then he should take a left shortly. This guy... Oh, he's staying there longer than I anticipated. Now he's turning around again. Okay. Yeah. In taking this guy down stealth-wise, this is the guy that I'm most concerned about detecting that it happens. The nice thing is, he has put himself in a nice predictable pattern to such an extent he's actually worn a pattern in the snow. Now, my secondary concern, of course, is this guy. Because sometimes he can see, like he can now, this guy. But that's okay, because not always. So if I time it right, and the tragedy is, of course, with these games, that, you know, the view on the screen is always going to be less than the view through organic periphery. Also, with the short range of the bat grapnel, I'm not sure how close I have to be to these gargoyles to zip back on top of one. But with him going that way, and him going that way, Laughing Boy over here is about to be out of everyone's periphery. Okay, how did you see me? You were not facing in this direction. Okay, fine. Somehow they detected me. All right. Apparently they decided they were just seeing things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now. That guy is currently not within anyone's periphery. Which works out well. Yeah. And for a moment there, I had the opportunity to do a drop attack, but I was like, wait, he's not directly beneath the gargoyle. Is this... This isn't going to be the kind of drop attack I think it should be, right? Oh, hell. No, in fact, it was not. Damn it. I had just reassessed the situation and determined that it would have to be in order for it to work the way I thought it would. And... no. Damn it. That is so frustrating. No, it's a drop attack. It'll be fine. And the thing is, I had momentarily forgotten the terminology, because what I was thinking was inverted takedown, and my memory betrayed me. And that's really, really frustrating. Oh, well. Junior Mint here is all by himself. So I'll go ahead and... Okay. Was not anticipating you spotting me quite that easily. And that's irritating.
Gotta be lurking somewhere.
It'd be great if I could just start just this rooftop over again. Just because that one mistake is really irritating me. Oh well. You guys about to all get in the same location? Nope, this is only one target at a time. Well, that's irritating. Oh, come on. No, not that. I did not, in fact, change my target at all. The game changed the target for me after I pressed the button. I'm almost dead because I got caught in a crossfire between 3 different fully automatic weapons. I was trying to aim at the guy at the door. Him. And instead, at last moment, it shifted the target over there. It just... Ugh! Very annoying. He is not. Why do I... There. Don't take away my options as soon as I start... Why?
I got eyes on.
Oh, for God's sake.
Man down! Man down! Gotta show this bastard what it means when you try to muscle the GCPD. Find the suspect now. Don't let him get the drop on you.
Okay, I'll admit to being a little perplexed because I thought that the concussion device would have at least slowed down the guy that had been over there and is now there. All right. Okay, so it doesn't really do anything. That's good. Well, that was a frustrating encounter. But I have access to the door. This being Gotham, there's probably no cameras and no security on it, because that would cost money. Money that could be pocketed by politicians that are supposed to be supplying it. Nice Christmas decorations, though. Character trophy unlocked, SWAT officer. Honor, respect, earn it. Join the GCPD. To serve and protect your neighborhood. And, well, make money. Wait, I'm supposed to be stealthing. Why would I be using explosive gel? I don't understand. I must have missed something. People tend, when they're in police stations, to react to explosions. And where are the hostiles I am detecting? I need to know. I don't understand. Is this one of those things like in the earlier game where it's just screw the hostages, full steam ahead? Apparently it is. Oh my god. Oh well.
Probably another water pipe bursting. Love to go take a look, but, you know, my shift's over. Loeb understood. The problem is Gordon ain't a team player.
Yeah, how's he expect us to survive on a cop's salary?
Somebody ought to lay boots to him. Show him how we do things in Gotham.
Sign me up for that.
Oh. Is there a way I can get a better vantage point on these guys? Oh. 3 hostiles. 1, 2. Ah. Okay. Boat. Ah. There. Now I can jump onto that, and that will give me a better vantage point. Can't just run at it? Really? Okay. Okay! Once again, proving that I am a world-class Olympic athlete. I can do anything but swim and climb. Okay, they're behind a mech. I wonder... As they're through that mesh... Oh, they were. Yeah, the 3 hostiles are... No, there's 1. Aha! Directly below. Okay, number 3 is all the way over there. Well, alright then. They're below this floor, in fact. Oh. Okay. Well then. Sure.
This won't be easy, but if I'm going to access the National Criminal Database and find out what happened at Lacey Towers, I need to find the server room without being discovered.
Well, I knocked out a whole bunch of cops on the roof, so that may limit my time here. Okay. Wait, what now? Yeah, they are directly beneath me. I cannot open this panel. So I guess taking them by surprise from above is out. All right. Once again, linear games are linear.
From the info we've been gathering, they're among the most dangerous criminals on record. Period. After interrogating Whale and Jones, we've learned that they're all competing for a huge bounty, which Black Mask has offered for the head of the Bat.
Where do I sign up?
I thought he was a ghost. All right, cut the chatter, people. Our goal is to ensure order in this city. So our #1 priority becomes bringing in the Bat before these assassins get to him. Now, the closer it gets to morning, the more desperate the assassins will grow. And if he's still out there, the more damage they'll cause to the city as they try to find or attract him. All right, dismissed.
Zero armed. One guy applauds. Okay. Oh my god. Yeah, you know how I was saying earlier about how I wanted a chance to do a do-over on the stealth because of the silly mistakes? Is it too late to take that back? Because this is a lot of cops. And the only good news is that since apparently in Gotham City at this point in time,
Crime scene, not gabbing. No wonder the Bat got the drop on him. Yeah, tell them to keep their eyes open next time. All right. Well, do a sweep and report back.
very important.
Must you be so brutal, sir? These are city employees.
They're as corrupt as they come, and they're in my way.
I wish you'd think twice about that approach, sir. You never know when you might need their help. At any rate, your objective is the GCPD server room. I've marked it on your map.
Now he marks it on.
Delta 61, line 7, please. Delta 61, line 7.
Okay. That's the exit. Manager's office. SWAT storage room. Okay. All right. But I need the servers. So my thought is one of these things is not like the other. Server room. Okay. So I need to... Oh. I need to get over here. All right. There's no way I can get there through the route that I got here, so I guess I'm going to have to kind of go around and through. Oh, you bastards. Oh my god. Okay. Well, those three are not armed at least.
Suspect spotted and engaged.
What? Oh, bloody hell.
We're not who you want. Just get him down. You don't have to do this. Whatever happens, this ain't over.
Okay. Lovely. Ah. And, all right.
I told you already. What I saw is what I saw.
What are you on?
I done been clean 3 days. Like I said, things swooped down out of nowhere. Huge wings and claws. They're like goodies, dog things. Paralyze those bastards.
Paralyzing dark things? You think I'm a schmuck, huh? I look like a schmuck to you? No.
Oh, you're definitely on something. We got a guy in lockup who can sell whatever he's carrying.
Yeah, in a minute. We gotta get his story straight first. Now,
I won't stand a chance against that many armed men. I can use Deathstroke's remote claw to pass above their heads undetected.
Okay. Excellent.
Alright, listen up. While you jokers were playing cleanup crew at Blackgate, I was making us some money. I worked out a deal with our pal Black Mask. If any of us can kill the Bat before the assassins get to him, we get the balance. All $50 million of it. And for those of you who ain't too good with the math, that means we all retire early.
Nice.
That's what I'm talking about.
Let's take him down then.
Yeah. What are we waiting for?
Enough! We only get one night to get this done. So whatever they put you on tonight, I want you to blow it off. Finding and killing the Bat is your #1 priority. That clear?
Yes, sir. All clear. Clear as day, sir.
Okay, there's no way I'm going to drop down from here without him seeing me. He's facing me.
For starters, you're gonna keep your damn trap shut. Anyone else?
Sir, what about the assassins? Will they see us as competition?
Yeah, I didn't sign up to be on those guys' hit list.
Look, y'all put your lives at risk when you signed up for SWAT. Now, you want to make the big money, you're gonna have to accept bigger risks.
Really? He won't see?
Anyone wants out, can hand me their badge. Didn't think so.
I need to silently take down that guard in order to move on.
His end of the deal. That's gotta be him.
I pushed the damn button. God. Ugh. Damn you all to Oralo's 9 hells. I went up. I pushed the the green triangle. Whereupon, immediately, the prompt disappeared and he saw me. So I tried to take him out quickly by attacking him, because at that moment that was all I had to work with. And yeah, now I'm in the... I can just get my way back to the other room. And... oh... There were people between you and I.
Looks like justice has finally been served, fellas.
Bite me.
Now, to see what's under that mask.
Bite me twice. Oh. Flames. Flames.
I won't stand a chance.
Flames. From my mind, engulfing my skull.
Alright, listen up. While you jokers were playing cleanup crew at Blackgate, I was making us some money. I worked out a deal with our pal Black Mask. If If any of us can kill the bat before the assassins get to him, we get the bounty. All $50 million of it. And for those of you who ain't too good with the math, that means we all retire early.
Nice. That's what I'm talking about. Let's take him down then. Yeah. What are we waiting for?
Enough. We only get one night to get this done.
There.
That clear?
Yes, sir. All clear. Clear as day, sir. Got it. Yes, sir.
To go through this door, apparently. Or not.
Anyone else?
Sir, what about the assassins? Will they see us as competition?
Yeah, I didn't sign up to be on those guys' hit list.
Look, don't put your life at risk when you find out who you are. You wanna make
So
a
locked.
You're gonna have to accept bigger risk. That's how it works. Anyone wants out?
Oh.
This one needs a civic.
Oh, for God's sake.
Don't think you know how this works. You got no place here.
Yeah, I noticed. Thanks.
How would you like a nice plate of fist?
Yeah, I love how they're immune to friendly fire.
Color outside of lines,
Ah.
boys. These streets are ours. Gotham don't need more freaks.
Yeah, he won't see me when I pass right through his field of vision, but he hears me when I walk silently behind him.
Cops don't scare easy.
Yeah, whatever. At least I'll go down fighting. If I could just restart this, I would. I didn't sprint! He didn't sprint! Ah. Yeah, I was going over there to use the cryptic sequencer.
All right, boys. Let's get this trash out of here.
I was going over there to use the cryptic sequencer. And they heard me? I guess? They don't hear somehow. Just you did run towards a lock. Okay, well then I don't know why I ran towards a lock because I wasn't pushing any of the damn buttons. Gadget.
Nice. That's what I'm talking about. Let's take him down then. Yeah. What are we
Take a
waiting
moment
for?
to regain my calm. Because, oh my God. And even if it's possible that I had run, as I think of it, because I was trying to get there before he finished his speech. But even, I mean, they didn't hear me firing an air-compressed missile weapon into a wall. They didn't hear me bludgeon someone into unconsciousness. But they heard my footsteps. How was I supposed to figure that they would? Yeah, reviewing it in my own mind, I may well have, I think I did push the X button actually. Just because I was thinking that I had... Surf, protect, you lying bastards. I had to get out of there before I was spotted.
Make our own. I'm listening. What if Captain Gordon we set him loose. Little prison riot, right here in GCPD. Makes him look like he doesn't have control.
You know, if I have the ability to run quietly, surely the Batman does.
Figure something out?
I'm still thinking. Calm down.
Okay, if I start beating the hell out of these guys, they're gonna yell, and the guys back there logically should hear. Okay, I was hoping that that would mean that they were leaving, but they're not. Yeah, hit him with a fire extinguisher. Yeah, that'll be quiet. Okay. Concussion detonator. The previous room of cops won't hear? Seriously? Are you serious right now? The people who designed this game, have they ever left home? Like, ever? Okay. Concussion detonator. Okay, I was correct. The concussion detonator actually does nothing.
Somebody take a swing already!
Well...
This ain't allowed!
Okay, I'm not sure what the hell happened there. I was playing Joker, I could shoot these guys with impunity? Seriously? I was stunned and staggering around after the concussion grade. That's not nothing. Okay, well, it just means that it's a very specialized use. Because it did not, in fact... It did not, in fact, take him out of the fight like I was hoping. It just had him stagger for a few seconds while alerting everyone else to my exact position. Which I'll admit was not ideal. Okay. Huh. Okay, I was thinking I might be able to use that, but apparently not. All right.
So what does this disruptor of yours do?
Little bit of this, little bit of that. Mostly, though, it does a whole lot of none of your damn business.
Oh, you want to play it like that? All right. Maybe I'll have the guys over.
Like to take the camera out first. Take the camera out first. Like to take the camera out first, part of that whole stealth thing? No? No? Yeah, okay.
My cousin at the Gazette about the payments you boys been extorting from Penguin and the like.
Oh,
Scum
wait.
like you's got a cousin at the Gazette. You expect me to believe that?
Don't see you calling evidence lockup now, do I? You cops are all the same. You ain't getting nothing out of me.
Like I said, I got all night.
You and me both, pal.
Well, that's not going to yield to anything useful. Hi. Okay, wait a damn minute. He was interrogating somebody. Where'd the guy he was interrogating go? Where's Loose Lips? Oh, loose lips is just, you know... Oh, I didn't go through the window. Okay. Now.
Talk, or you won't be walking anywhere, ever.
No way! You gotta answer for dropping me off that rooftop, buddy!
No, you have to answer to me. How does this disruptor work?
Ask one of the pigs! They got it in evidence lockup!
How about we take a little walk up to the roof?
Okay, you win! It jams weapons, overrides electronic locks, alright? Now you gotta let me go!
How?
How'd that work out for you last time?
How does it jam weapons and open doors?
Who told you that, huh? Buddy Anarchy? He will wipe.
Okay. I need to go to my right.
Clean of your filth. Yeah? If he's gonna wipe things clean, he should start with you.
Good one.
Oh, yeah. Gotham City's finest, doing what they do best. Beating the crap out of people who can't fight back. So, okay. That guy. I can't glide kick the person that tactically I need most to start out with a glide kick against. Oh, well.
Got some fancy moves.
You're making bad decisions.
He's not gonna stop.
You need an attitude of just... We're the police.
Yeah, well, you're also scum. You can be both.
Can't wait to get my...
Not sure why I turned around then, but...
Priority 1 alert. All personnel be advised. 211's reported on the ground. 622 on the premises. Repeat, priority 1 alert. Intruder...
Can I talk to these guys? Apparently not. I could talk to the hobo. Excellent.
Get yourself to a shelter.
You kidding? That's where they round us up. You don't get it. Anarchy gets it, but you don't get it, man.
That's fair, actually. Alright, so... That's locked. That's locked. See, if I could... It'd be great if I could break the glass and then climb through. But I am not capable of performing such a feat. I must find a different way. Let's see. Maybe locked. Aha. No. Aha. I cannot break glass, but I can break wood. And no one will suspect or hear a thing. This will throw them off the scent. Ah! I blew myself up. No one will ever know. Okay. Still nothing that allows me to be particularly sneaky.
What the hell am I supposed to do? That's the best you got? How am I gonna whack him if I don't know who he is? Guy's a mystery, complete friggin' enigma. Yeah, great advice, thanks.
Priority 1 alert. All personnel be advised. 211's reported on the ground. 622 on the premises. Priority 1 alert. Intruder in the building.
He is the worst kind of criminal. The kind who thinks their actions are justified. Who acts completely outside the system.
The system is broken.
Thank you, Barbara. Okay. I'm thinking ballistic armor is also going to be useful. Right about now.
Barbara, wait.
Wait, no. No, I said stop. No, oh well. Okay, I heard her. But not seeing her. Yeah, I just came from this location. How did I get that turned around? I'm still trying to figure out how the awareness of these cops is supposed to work.
Suspects in your vicinity, man, so look alive. Pull this off, and we'll all get to retire somewhere nice and warm.
Between Christmas Eve and the storm, the streets are all clear for the weirdos to play. Jeez.
Well, they're not technically gargoyles, but they'll do. Alright. 8 hostiles, all armed. I think I got my resistance to ballistics just in time.
We copy.
I'd love to take that guy. But I think instead I'll take this guy.
Hey! Somebody!
Hmm. You move.
Can't see. Breathe.
Oh, that's okay.
Who's that? All right, this is officially janky.
So, this fellow seems to be most likely to cause problems. Doesn't look like anyone's facing it. Oh, and he hops down. Yeah, unfortunately, there's no way in a scenario like this to be able to have the video that you're using be as all-encompassing in scope and as quick as with normal eyesight. On the other hand, sometimes you can see around corners, so really in the long run it balances itself out. Am I not allowed to use smoke pellet right now? It no longer allows me to use smoke pellet. What the hell? Why did the game just change the rules in the middle of things suddenly? Why?
Don't freaking startle me. We need to spread out. Thought you might need some help.
1% encounter in Arkham Origins. But, okay, what does set mean in this context? Vic, do you mean set as in a set piece? Or set as in established? Because I had been using them with cooldown before, and it was fine. Set piece, I see. So outdoors I can use them cooldown. Indoors it's 1 per encounter. Alright, I'm going to try to remember that. Oh well. At least I can make them jumpy. Yeah, and the concussion thing also apparently only really works if they're stationary? I can see why it didn't come back.
Show yourself or I'll shoot.
Oh yeah, I'm not using that again.
Not sure what just happened there.
There's apparently, I mean, game mechanics where the NPCs cannot hurt each other aside. Oh, come on. I don't get to do an inverted attack? If I try to use this, not only does it not actually knock them out, it makes it so that they're likely to shoot each other. Not that they're not likely to shoot each other anyway, apparently. This is why Batman is so tired all the time. Protecting the bad guys from themselves is just exhausting. Okay, so fewer and fewer of these guys makes things a little bit easier. Oh, that's right, I can't use smoke pellet. Boink. If I use concussion detonator, then they just start blasting. Because apparently it's not a concussion detonator. Apparently it's electric. Drop down in stages. You won't see. They won't see. Oh no, now he'll see. Okay. Yeah, come right under this. Come on under. Come on under. And I don't get the inverted attack on this guy. I don't understand why. Mike. Else. Just. Hey! Pardon me. Just hit. Inverted takedown. There we go. They all run up there. But they don't run all over there. Darn. That's fine. Okay.
Damn! What's the code for Officer Upside Down? Alright, now I'm pissed!
You mean you were chill with all this before?
Who's that? Someone tossed that thing. Damn it. It's long gone by now.
Ideally... Well... Pardon me. I love the animation on these guys. But, you know, ideally, if there was a way that I could have just taken a few of them out without them knowing I was here, that would have been great. And the opening technically was there, I feel. But it was beyond my skill level at this stage. Alright. Dude, you're shooting at each other. Stop it. That height, it might just break his neck. I guess I won't. Yeah, it's weird how once they're unconscious, they're made out of foam rubber. and nothing can hurt them. They also can't hear my bat grapnel.
Who's there?
Left. Dude! The hell is wrong with you? Honestly, I took the risk on getting shot there just to keep that dude from frickin' killing somebody. Gotham City Police Department. You will never find anywhere a more corrupt division of law enforcement. Or one that is more stupid. At least this guy isn't being trigger-happy Jack about it. Yeah, well, Batman doesn't know about Bloodhaven yet, but Bloodhaven is a legitimate counter. One of the things I find interesting about Bloodhaven, as I've said before, and it'd be great if they hadn't destroyed it for whatever reason, was that in Gotham City, the corruption is, kind of, from the ground up. But Bloodhaven, it's top down. It's like everything in Gotham is horrible because long ago people lost hope, and then criminality ascended. This is just such a badass moment, just hanging upside down like a bat watching this guy panic. Whereas in Bloodhaven, it's from the top down. You just have, we are the most corrupt families, we are organized crime, and we also established Bloodhaven and run all of its politics. There's only one of you left. Wow. Yeah,
Priority 1 alert. All available personnel should be searching your quadrants for the 622. Suspect is 6'4", dressed in black, and has wings? Is this for real?
Okay. Non-limited threats. Yeah. I did go ahead and cut those guys down, which is a little bit out of character, but I was thinking, oh, well, he's relatively near his friend. Maybe he'll catch him. Nope, didn't give a crap. Should have seen that one happening. Yeah, when the cop, when I did not stun the cop, that last one, and then the cop just stood there, I kid you not, I was thinking that maybe he was someone I would interrogate, and that the interrogation prompt was about to show up. That's why I just stood there. I wasn't trying to be sporting, I just completely misinterpreted the moment. And since I may have to come through here again sometime, I am still not over the bat not knowing how to run quietly. That's just amazing to me. And now, everyone who comes through here, they'll think I'm a master of every form of stealth. They won't realize that I relied completely on dropping down from above. It's the perfect plan. Huh. Can be disabled with the disruptor. Okay, that's something to remember for the future. So I just need to get to the disruptor. That's fine. I wonder if I had established that anchor point for the remote grapnel. I mean, it's so low, they would have automatically seen me, right? I can't tell. I can't tell what would and would not work. It's just... to my perception, it is all so inconsistent. It's just... that's high enough to be out of line of sight? Really? Wow. Okay.
Shouldn't you be searching your quadrant? I'll leave that for the boys in SWAT. Why's that?
Ain't you heard? Brandon made a deal with Black Mask. They're trying to kill the bat and collect the bounty.
You gotta be kidding me. Gordon know about this? The bat!
What? Oh, hi. Okay.
This isn't your night.
That kind of worked.
Whatever happens, this ain't over.
Actually, yes, it is over.
All personnel report to your department head. Need a head count. A lot of people unaccounted for.
Remember, I'm only quiet if I'm crouching. The server room! And yeah, I have to get the widget from... yeah. I was concerned that that thing there...
I'm not familiar with, and the windows are reinforced glass. The disruptor in the evidence locker might do the trick.
has to work, because why would the devs give me an option that never works? Oh, I don't know. They gave me the concussion detonator. Oops. How many times do I have to push the X for you to realize that I'm pushing the frickin' X? And then I work. Finally!
Alfred, I can't access the evidence locker. I need an alternate route.
The evidence locker, sir? Well, according to these schematics, it adjoins an old elevator shaft which you can access via the infirmary. You should be able to break in from there. I've added it to your map.
Holy crap. Okay. The elevator is not shielded. It makes sense that the evidence locker, which holds stuff that is used by super criminals, it would be protected with something that is designed to protect it from super criminals. So this is fine. This I like. Yeah, I know that, you know, that there's a thing I have to do with the shield enemies and everything. But my point is, and I was even counting out a couple of times where I was pushing a button and literally nothing happened. That was my frustration. My frustration was not that I was having trouble remembering the sequence, although that was a little annoying. It was push square, push square, push square, push square, and I stand there. Because I am stoic like a bat. Wait, what was this back here? A fire extinguisher. I mean, technically, it isn't an X button, it's a cross button. Maybe that's why it wasn't working.
Pandemonium in here. I said, let me out. Like I said, we ain't letting no one out. But ain't no harm in telling them about that latching mechanism on the door there.
That one we just had repaired?
Well, to be honest, I don't know how well it was.
Pardon me.
If I was you pigs, I'd get going. We'll be out of your way soon enough.
Worse. Okay, well, Nah, I don't think Nightwing would be... If Patient Zero was in Bloodhaven, I don't think Nightwing would be cool nuking the site from orbit. I think he would be cool with finding another way. Almost any other way. Life is just too precious. Detective vision jammed. That's interesting. Amanda Waller would beg to differ. Amanda Waller is a terrible judge of right and wrong. I have one use of the smoke pellet ever. There's nothing above that the grapnel will adhere to. But I might be able to zip up here again. Alright, who down there has weapons? You do. Well then, Bubby, you are my main target. Amanda Waller is morally bankrupt imbecile. I am inclined to agree. She would order the president to wall off Bloodhaven. Yeah, well, Amanda is one of those characters where she is so obsessed with making the hard choice that she forgets that there are, in fact, other choices. Oh, Wally Jollies. You want to be my primary target? Pick up a gun. I know you're not. Umbrella Corporation would have just sent in the UBCS into Bloodhaven. Yeah.
Good, you've made it to the infirmary. Now look for an entrance to an old elevator shaft. That will take you to the evidence locker.
Got it.
Yeah, all of the, unfortunately, I mean, I didn't get a whole lot into Deceased, so I'm not completely sure. What, oh, wrong one. What kind of plots they were dealing with there. But in Marvel Zombies, to my perception at least, they basically did this thing where you know, all of the characters are idiots because otherwise the plot won't work. And yeah, I didn't care for that very much. Evidence locker, hot damn. Man, the range on detective mode visually is insane. Yeah.
Now I should be able to bypass the security on the server room door.
Of course, in Marvel Zombies and in Deceased both, it's like you have people who sort of specialize in this. I mean, okay, Marvel, as I understand it, they have so totally nerfed.
Priority 1 alert. Hearing reports of a prisoner disturbance in holding cells. Emergency protocols engaged.
Doctor Strange, that,
Priority 1. Riot in the holding cells confirmed.
yeah, he's basically just another superhero, only more angsty. Disruptor will not work on doors. That's not functional either. So that's fine. Oh, go away. Darkseid wanted the anti-life equation and mixed Cyborg's mother box, a father box, and the Black Racer's blood and turned zombie. Then Cyborg was sent to Earth and started it. I have so many problems with that plot line, but okay. I mean, starting with... What? No, stop. Starting with the existence of the father box. Then kind of, you know, moving on from there. And the Black Racer's blood. The Black Racer is a manifestation of death. Its blood should have nothing to do with creating a form of undead. The Black Racer finds those who seek to escape death and puts them at peace. The Black Racer's blood should be an antidote, if anything.
The only way to get through is to use the disruptor.
They're gonna let us out, or we'll make our own way out! This ain't such a bad Christmas after all! Say goodnight, Pig. They're gonna have to let us out now.
You know, some people would look for an alternative way in. But, you know, I'd love to know where those circular vents go. But apparently that's just not my thing. Lock that. There we go. Alright. So first thing to do is get an upper vantage point. Which I'm not allowed to do. Goodness knows the last thing I'd want to do in a situation like this. Ah. Very well, Krypton Rhea. It was lovely having you in the stream. Oops. I reacted properly to the shape of the lightning, but not the color. Whoops. Oh, come on, yeah, just... hate the way that they designed those guys with the knives. There's the triangle. But it was to no avail. You are not how knives work! Neither are you! Beware of knives. They cannot be effectively parried because they turn the attacker's entire body into an invulnerability zone. And if he waves it at you ineffectually, you are guaranteed to lose health. Now I can use it.
Priority 1, our 622 is confirmed in the holding cells, but also hearing that...
First car as he jumps into his Chaz. But Chaz was a zombie. Yeah, of course he was. The screens give out the mutated anti-life virus. There is so much wrong with this plot. The anti-life equation is not a virus. That is just so horribly contrived. It's like, why would you do that to your own characters, your own universe? Why would you do that?
I got a pulse.
All right, call it in. Let's get him to Gotham General.
Will do, as soon as he stabilizes.
Okay. I cannot talk to these people.
I'm not here to hurt you.
Yeah, I mean, Constantine running from zombies to, you know, get some breathing space makes sense. Not being part of the solution afterwards makes very little sense. Okay. So now I use the disruptor, which allows me to stop the disruption of my hacking device, which eventually, there we go. Is this something like modern justice? That was an actual password. I'm impressed. Yeah, Constantine and Santana figured it out. It was from Apocalypse. And they're working on a way to cure it.
Easy. I need access to the National Criminal Database.
It's right here.
You must spend a lot of time here.
Cool poem box. You're bypassing the network security. But you'll need to physically bridge the intranet to the external telecom wires if you want to uplink remotely.
This kind of knowledge could get a young girl into a lot of trouble.
They run under the building.
What does?
The telecom wires. You can access them through the sewers. Wait. Why do you do what you do?
Because I made a promise.
Oh. So did somebody else. Do-do-do-do. Yeah, don't even, like, pick up the grating
I'm on my way out, but before I can access the server remotely, I need to hack into the
and lean it against the wall so that it might take them longer to figure out who left and where.
I'll peg the closest entrance on your map.
Of course he's got a gun. And if he ain't got one, you know what to do. It's not like you haven't done it before. Yeah.
The man said the disruptor can be used to jam their weapons.
Okay. Probably one at a time.
Confirmed! It's the bat!
Well, okay, that was less than an ideal use of my time. Pushing the damn button, do it! Ah. How am I supposed to do this when I press the buttons and the game doesn't acknowledge it? Ah. Yeah, that is so frustrating. A disruptor takes time, and I was a little busy, so I'm not sure if it kept any of the goons I didn't target from firing or not. But the goon that it did keep from targeting, I'm glad it did.
Priority 1, 622 has left the shooting range. I need a status report. All quadrants, check in.
About every other time she says what priority the announcement is, disruptor only disables one weapon per use. Okay, well, I'm glad it disabled that one weapon. There. There we go. Any other alternative ways? Okay. I need to take the door to my right in order to get to the exit. Well, wait, is that right? Door to my left. Yeah, every other time that she says priority whatever, for an instant, I think she's said my name. Doom de 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 doom. Yeah, one of the ideas for a tabletop game, one of the many ideas I'll probably never get to ref or play, involves playing as members of the GCPD who are trying to be less corrupt.
Stay out of my way.
Never.
Listen, I'm on your side.
My side? My side works within the law. My side doesn't leave suspects with broken bones and missing teeth. We've earned Gotham's respect.
If that were true, I wouldn't believe you.
Gordon, clear the line of fire!
Hold your fire. If he moves, take him down. You've got nowhere to run.
Move, Gordon! I'm taking him down!
I got no beef with you. Firing on target. You won't walk away from this. Not stand an issue.
Whew. Level up. Yeah, I'm thinking I want more ballistics resistance. But first, let's make sure Gordon's okay. Well, oh, look at him all tuckered out. Yeah, he'll be fine. He's just had a big day. I'm increasing ballistic armor, thank you. Allowing me to ignore like 75% of gun, I think. Very handy.
I've highlighted a nearby manhole on your map. Those sewer tunnels lead directly under the GCPD.
Good work, Alfred.
Oh, and, sir, do try to keep out of the muck down there. Remember who has to clean your suit.
Hello? Hello, Batman? It's Barbara. Sorry for hacking into your comms, but I need a favor. Some evidence crates have gone missing. Army-grade stuff, and no one here is doing anything about it. So I'm sending you their GPS location information. Use your weapon disruptor on any crates you find. It'll fry their circuits and render the stuff useless.
Okay. Excellent. And that, gentle viewers, sounds like a perfect place for us to leave off this evening. Last week was kind of a short one, so was able to go a little longer today, so I did. And real quick, our shout out for this week is the Trevor Foundation. The Trevor Foundation offers a place of relative peace from the maelstrom for LGBTQIA plus individuals who may need conversation, counseling, or whatever their services may be desired. Links are in the description. And kind of remember that if you are able to give them a donation, you don't have to use your name. You can use the name of the bigot of your choice, and then you can tell them all about it over Christmas dinner. But before we go, I'd like to give thanks to all of our supporters, present and future.
I've hacked the database, but before I can access it remotely, I need to enter the sewers so I can tap into the telecom wires.
All units, if you are 1010, please report in for potential assignment.
Including especially Cryptid Rhea and Guinevere. Ladies, I hope that you know that you're awesome, but whether you know it or not, it bears repeating. And a special thanks to my personal savior, Laughing Gremlin. This channel could not be what it is today without your support. Thank you. And if you would like to support what we do, please consider becoming a nailed it. Becoming one of our patrons at patreon.com/Coyote de la Mancha. And when you do, please let me know via Patreon message or via email if there's a particular color that you would like your name displayed in. Also, you can give a one-time donation at ko-fi.com/Coyote de la Mancha. And so, until next time, remember that space is warped and time is bendable. A horse has no udders, and a cow can't whinny, and up is down, and sideways is straight ahead. And I will see you lovely people, gentle viewers and listeners, sometime again.